Hey, you guys, how are you? Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. You guys, I am super excited. I haven't been live in a few days. I think it's been about 4 or 5 days. I don't know, something crazy like that. So I said, let me go ahead and come on in, go live today. I did a post on Instagram that got some really good engagement. So I kind of wanted to elaborate a little bit more on that post. Come on in, you guys, come on in, come on in, come on in. Of course, you guys, as you come on into the live, say hi, hello, hey. Those of you, if you're catching me on the replay, type in hashtag replay, leave your questions, your comments, all that awesome stuff. And I will definitely make sure that I get back and respond to your questions and your comments. And so those of you that may be new to my space, my name is Beverly Walthour. I am a business strategist specifically for Christian female coaches who want to create more income and more impact without compromising their Christian values. I'm also a TV and radio show host. So we film and record the TV and radio show here in Atlanta, GA. And so I am literally live across all my social media platforms. So hello to you guys over there on Facebook. So whether or not you're on my personal page, my business page, or in my Facebook group, Highly Successful Christian Female Coaches and Consultants, I'm live over there on LinkedIn. I'm live on YouTube, and I'm live over there on Twitter, over there on Periscope, and I'm live over there on my phone on Instagram. So I think I've covered all the bases, all of that good stuff. So I think I'm live everywhere that I desire to be. So I want to go ahead and dive on into this conversation. And so you guys, as you see from the title of this particular live, you can still hit your, if you have a six-figure goal for 2021, you can hit your six-figure goal. Or there are some of you guys that literally desire to make six figures in this last quarter. It can be done. And so I want to talk to you guys. I want to share 4 tips with you guys that you can utilize to literally do that. So of course, I tell people this all the time. This is stuff that I've implemented. This is stuff that I've had my clients to implement who've been able to do it. So it's not just something I read. It's not something I saw on somebody's post somewhere and then decided to share it. No, this comes from experience, my own experience, because I always say, let me try it first myself. And then I try it out on my clients, and then I go full blast and announce it to everybody else too. So that type of thing. And so that's what I want to share with you guys. And so you guys, when it comes to generating revenue at that level, and once again, I talk to Christian female coaches. That is my base. Those are my people. So, I'm going to talk about God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, scripture, all of that stuff. So if any of that makes you uncomfortable, you can exit the live, and I promise you, I will not get offended. None of that stuff. But once again, I want to be able to talk to my people, and you guys know and understand what it is and where my heart is. Those of you that follow me, you know my heart and my desire is for you guys as Christian female coaches to utilize your business to create wealth. That is one place, that is one space, that is one way for us to be able to generate the wealth that God was talking to us about back in Deuteronomy. For we know that he's given us the ability to get wealth, that type of thing. And so you guys, let's go ahead and dive into the 4 tips. So of course, you guys, I always tell you, if you see titles like that from me, please make sure that you have paper and pencil, because I'm going to drop some nice little nuggets on you. I'm going to drop some nice little tips on you. So you want to make sure that you have your paper and pencil. Okay. All right. Hey, is that, oh, Jocelyn. Hey, am I saying it right? Jocelyn. I want to say Jocelyn. I will mess the name up, but I promise you, charge it to my head and not to my heart, because I'll be over here trying. I'm like, especially with my last name, I want people to get my last name right. It's a hard last name, but I try my best to get your names right as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive on into this conversation. So perfect. Okay, cool. And so you guys, the first thing, when it comes to being able to, like I said, if you have a revenue goal, hey, Felicia, if you have a revenue goal of hitting 6 figures in 2021, so if you haven't hit that, if you haven't gotten to the goal yet, then once again, you guys, you can do it. Hey, from one beauty to another. So, if you have that revenue goal to either hit your 6 figures in 2021, like I pray that no one feels like, oh my gosh, it's too late. I can't do it, because we still have a whole nother quarter. And then there are literally some of you guys that literally have a goal of creating 6 figures in a quarter. So some of you guys are like, well, dang, babe, I'm trying to do it in a year. Yeah, there are some people who are trying to do it in a quarter. There are people who are trying to create 6 figures in a month. Like, you guys, that's the thing. And so I'm going to give you a bonus tip. You guys know I always give a bonus, and I'm going to start off with the bonus. Now, usually people give you the bonus at the end, but I'm going to start you off with the bonus. So how about that? I'm going to start you off with the bonus. Okay. And so you guys, first and foremost, if you're desiring to be able to still hit your revenue goal, or, if you have that as a revenue goal, first and foremost mindset. You guys, mindset. Hey, Takessa. Hey, girl, that vacation was absolutely amazing. I saw you living your best life over there on the beach. Everybody ain't able. And so you guys, first and foremost, you have to have the mindset. You have to have the mindset that you are still able to hit your goal. If you don't believe it, who else will? You guys, so first and foremost, you have to have that mindset. So you know me, I'm telling you, stand on scriptures. What does the word say? What does your Father in heaven say about you being able, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to you generating wealth, when it comes to you creating wealth? What does your Father in heaven say? Don't worry about other people. Well, you shouldn't focus on that. Well, that sounds like you just talking about prosperity. Don't focus. Look, you're going to mess around and end up in a poorhouse listening to people. I'm just saying. What does the Bible say? What does your God in heaven tell you when it comes to what? My God takes pleasure in the prosperity of his servant. For it is my God who has given me the ability to create wealth. For I know the plans for you. Like, once again, go back to the word. Stop listening to what man says and go back to what your God told you when it came to you being able to generate and create wealth. What does he tell you? Like, how are you going to argue with that? Why are you going to argue with that? Thank you. What does my daddy say about it? Like, that's the end all be all. That's the conversation right there. Like, what did God tell me? That's the first thing when it comes to mindset. The second thing when it comes to mindset, you have to pay attention to who you are surrounding yourself with. You have to pay attention to who it is that you're surrounding yourself with. If you're around the naysayers and people are like, well, girl, I don't really think, because, these people, all they really want is stuff for free. And, you can't, and don't even talk about working with Christians. Oh, wait a minute. You say you work with single moms, they ain't got no money. Like, you have to pay attention to who you are allowing to pour into you. Pay attention to your circle, not only the words that they speak, but the actions that they're taking. I say this all the time. It did something to me to be surrounded by other six-figure earners. When I was looking to move into that space, it did something to me to be surrounded by other six-figure earners and other multi-six-figure earners. It does something to you. Because you're going to do one or two things. You're either going to shrink and you're going to compare yourself. Well, oh my gosh, I don't have it like this. My stuff doesn't look like this. Oh my goodness. So either you're going to shrink or you're going to be like, oh, wait a minute. Wait. And my God is not a respecter of person. So if she can do it, I can do it as well. Okay. You have to have that mindset. So either you're going to shrink, have that whole imposter syndrome, or you're going to step boldly and confidently around the people that you have. Because my thing is, I believe this with everything in me, that if you're believing God for something, so if you're believing God to generate your first six figures in your business, or if you're believing God to generate multi six figures in your business, you need to be surrounded by people who are doing that. Because this is my thing. I believe this with everything in me, that if I'm surrounded by other people and I see that they are doing it, then once again, I'm like, okay, God, I know mine is coming. So I'm sitting there and I'm celebrating along with them. I'm not in the background. See that guy? I don't understand this. And on the floor, boohoo crying. Why are you doing it for them, God, but you're not doing it for me? No, I'm like, oh, God, thank you. You are showing me that mine is on the way. That's how you need to look at that type of thing, that whole iron sharpens iron type of thing. So I'm telling you, if you're desiring to create at that level, if you're desiring to create six figures and multi six figures in your coaching business, you need to surround yourself with people who are doing it at that level. Point blank, period. You have to change your circle. That is part of your mindset. So like I said, you need to make sure that you get steeped in the word and see what it is that God tells you about creating prosperity and wealth. And you can use that via your business. And once again, you have to pay attention to the people that you're surrounding yourself by. You have to pay attention to the words that you're speaking, the thoughts that you have, the actions that you are taking. All of those things play a part. I'm telling you, in due season, you will reap if you faint not, period. So you guys, that's the first thing. So what are you doing to position yourself to becoming a six-figure or a multi-six-figure earner? What are you doing to position yourself? It doesn't just happen by osmosis. Faith without works is dead. So yes, you declare a thing, you decree a thing, you stand on God's words, you stand on his promises, but then there are actions that go along with it. So what are you doing? Hey, Glenda. Hey, Valencia. So you can't say that that's what you desire, but then everything else is still the same. I have shared with you guys what the things that I'm doing, the shifts that I'm making, because I hear God loud and clear when he's telling me that I have a multi seven-figure business. I hear God loud and clear. Just had a coaching call with a seven-figure earner, because you guys, I'm telling you, where God has me going, I cannot continue to do the same thing. I have to do things differently. even my atmosphere, literally in my home, 24/7. I have soaking music playing. I have gospel music playing, worship music playing 24/7 in my home. Even at night, it is playing in my home. Because once again, mindset wise, I have to shift into a different space. I have to be in that space. I have to tune myself to, once again, one of the things me and my prayer partner this morning, one of the things that we were talking about, this woman is an amazing woman when it comes to faith. That's another thing. Like I said, pay attention to who you're surrounding yourself with and by. And her ability when it comes to hearing from God, I'm like, oh yeah, God, yeah. I want to be able to hear like that. Like I said, literally hear him saying, no, babe, don't put on that brown shirt. Put on that pink shirt. No, babe, don't put on that blue shirt. Put on that white shirt. Put that dress on, not that. Put those shoes like that. Don't eat that. That's the level that I desire to hear him. So in order for me to hear him at that level, like I said, I have to do things differently. What are you doing differently? You cannot say that you're desiring to move to that next level, but you're not changing anything. You're not willing to change anything. What you did got you to where you are, but it's not going to take you to that next level. So what are you willing to change? What are you willing to switch up? What are you willing to do differently? What are you willing to do differently? I love it, Nicole. Nicole said, hey, that's how God and I communicate. You guys, that level like that level of faith. My thing is, I'm believing God. If I speak a thing, I'm standing, God, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And if it doesn't happen the way that I speak that thing to be, I know it's because something better is coming along. That level, that is the level that I'm at. You guys, I'm telling you, you have to be at that level. You have to believe your faith, your belief has to be unwavering in spite of everything that is going on around you. I always go back to Peter getting out of that boat. I always go back to that. As long as Peter kept his eyes on Jesus, Peter was literally able to walk on that water. But what happened? Time he started looking around, what happened? He started to sink. I love it. Getting up at 8. Look, she gets up at 5:30 instead of 8. You guys, the same thing. I now get up at 5 o'clock. Those of you who know me, to know that I get up at 5 o'clock now, when I used to say, man, I used to be wiping the drool away at 5 o'clock. People are like, oh yeah, man, I get up at 5 o'clock. I read that book, The Miracle Morning, and that's what they said. They said get up at 5. I'm not getting up at 5. I can still get up at 6 and be okay. But once again, to get to that next level, to get to that next space, I have to do things differently. So that means getting up an hour earlier and spending that additional time in my word, speaking to God, speaking in tongues, having that conversation, praying, all of that stuff. What are you willing to do differently? You guys, this right here was just a bonus. This is not even one of the 4 tips yet. This is just a bonus. I love that. Nicole said, I can ask a question. And it's like he literally answers it. The voice is so loud in my head. It's like he's in the room because he is. He is in the room because he's with you. Ooh, and then we got you. Oh, she said 4:30. Oh, I'm going to get you your level because I had a little something, a little quaking in my spirit. I'm like, Lord, are you telling me to get up at 4? Okay, Father, look, I hadn't got to the 4 o'clock yet. But if that's what he tells me to do, I'm getting up. I'm getting up. So you guys, that is the question. That is the question. That is the question. So that's the bonus tip, your mindset. That's the bonus tip. That's the bonus tip, your mindset, okay? Bonus tip is your mindset, okay? Now, tip number 1, if you are looking to either still hit your 6 figures in 2021 because we still have time. We still have a whole full quarter and some change in 10 days? So we got about 100 days? We got about 100 days, a little bit more than 100 days. So you can't tell me that my God cannot do that in 100 days. So like I said, some of you guys, your goal is to create your 6 figures in 2021. Some of you guys, your goal is to hit 6 figures in the 4th quarter. I don't care which one of those your goals. I don't care which one it is. It can be done. It can be done. So like I said, it starts with your mindset first. Okay? So once again, mindset. Now the next thing, let's move into the strategic part. Because you know I'm a business strategist. So let's move into the strategic part of it all. Let's move into the strategic part of it all. The next thing, you guys, get laser focused. Get laser focused. Some of you guys are thinking, okay, Bev, in order for me to make that type of revenue, I have to be doing all the things. What if I challenge you on that? What if I tell you don't have to do a whole bunch of different things? That's why some of you guys haven't been able to generate at the level that you desire. So if you're in my Facebook group, you're seeing these posts go out from some of my clients, like I said, that have done $30,000 in a week, who've done $116,000 in 90 days, who've done $76,000 in 90 days. What is it? I didn't say, okay, you guys, we're going to do a whole bunch of different stuff. Okay, try this program and do this over here, get over here and do it. We didn't do that. We got laser focused. It's the same thing. Get laser focused. Get laser focused on who you want to serve in this season. So once again, in this season, I'm now talking about the rest of 2021. Who do you want to serve in the rest of 2021? Who are you going to serve? What is the result? And Lakia, the mindset was the bonus. Mindset was the bonus. Who do you want to serve in this quarter? What is the result you want to help them to get? What is that you need to support them in getting? Get laser focused. Get laser focused. You guys, when I tell you, let me tell you how good God is. Why is one of my old mentors, 7-figure mentor, he's in my messages now, because I told you, look what it is I desire to do. When I tell you, when you have that desire, you best believe that they're going to come. I'm telling you, you best believe that they're going to come. Because like I said, that my old mentor, another 7-figure earner, in my messenger now, asking if I want to work together. Because once again, I desire to be there. You guys, I'm telling you, when you are believing God for things, so if you're believing God to be able to still close your 6 figures in 2021, you best get with someone that can support you in doing that. Or if you want to do 6 figures in a quarter, you better get with someone that will desire for you to do that. That type of thing. I'm telling you, I am telling you, when you start and you speak that thing out of your mouth, like I said, you guys just literally heard, I was working with a 7-figure coach today, and then now my old mentor, because I'm telling you, when you start believing God for a thing, watch what happens. Watch what happens. So you guys, like I said, so my thing is get laser focused. Get laser focused. So who is it that you want to support in this season? How do you want to support them? I love that. Ann said, I got a call today from someone a while back. She said, I prayed last night to make my vision clear. You guys, a lot of us, you're saying that you're not hearing from God. You are. We have to let that story go. You are hearing from God. You may not like what you're hearing over there, but you're hearing from God. You're hearing from God. I love it. Donna was like, hey, you know what? In this season, who I want to support are her plus size and curvy women that struggle with confidence. That's who she wants to support in this season. I love that, Donna. So my thing is be super crystal clear. Be super crystal clear on who it is you want to support and how you want to support them. Right? So get laser focused, you guys. Now is not the time to try to do everything that you can think of to be able to hit that goal. I promise you guys. I promise you. I promise you. Get laser focused. Get laser focused and watch what happens. So that's the first thing. That is the first thing. That is the first thing. The second thing that you want to do, that transformational offer. So now I know who it is I want to serve and how I want to serve them. I know who it is. I know who it is that I want to serve. I know how I want to serve them. Ann says I want to support business owners, inspiring and stuck to elevate them into their true purpose. Okay? Now, Donna, hold on before we find them, Donna, because Donna said the next thing we want to do is find them. Hold on, Donna, before we find them. We have to make sure that we have a transformational offer that is going to solve their right now problem. What is that transformational offer that's going to solve their right now problem? Before we go out there and try to find them, we have to make sure that we have a solution to their problem. Because remember, we just discussed, okay, who is it that we serve and how do we want to serve them? Okay, now I want to make sure, do I have this transformational offer that's going to allow me to help them solve their right now problem? Help me to solve their right now problem. Because you guys, that's going to be the thing. What do they need to have solved right now? What do they need to have? What do they need support with in quarter 4? What do they need to support with? That's what I mean when I say right now problem. Not the problem where they're like, okay, I'm going to come back to you in 6 months. No, we're talking about now. What do you want? And you guys, this is the perfect time. Let me tell you. This is the perfect time. I'm excited. Because this is some marketing that you can use. Because my thing is, you let them know, hey, I'm coming for those people who are looking to make changes in 2021. I'm not talking to the people that are like, hey, I'm going to wait and make this as my New Year's resolution. No. Tell them you are looking to work with people who are looking to make a change in 2021. That is going to be part of your marketing. Get super laser focused. Let them know, hey, I have this transformational offer. You can start seeing results in 2021. You don't have to wait until 2022 when we start doing a New Year's resolution and after a week anyway, you already let that resolution go anyway. No, I'm talking to those people who want to make a change here in 2021. That's who I'm talking to. I just gave you a little marketing tip right there. Go and take that and run with it. Go and take it and run with it. So that's what I mean when I say you're looking to solve their right now problem. You're looking to solve their right now problem. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? I love it. I help Christians create and develop online products and services so that they can monetize the thing that God has told them to do. Yes, 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 Kelly. Boom. Parents struggling with communication with their children, 11 to 19 years old. So we got some communication issues. We have relationship issues that they are trying to fix. They're not trying to take that foolishness into 2022. You guys, they're not trying to take that foolishness into 20. So anybody that's telling you, anyone that is telling you that, hey, I'm going to wait until 2022 when it's time for my New Year's resolution, say, okay, cool. I'm not talking to you in this season. I'm talking to those people. I'm talking to those people who are looking to solve their problem right now. They can't wait until 2022. They can't. They are looking to get it solved in 2021. Can I pin what? Ann said, can you pin that? Can I pin what? I'm not as well versed over there on Instagram. What you want me to pin? I don't know. I try to pin it, but I'm not sure what you're talking about. You guys, that type of thing, you guys, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean when you say you have a transformational offer that's going to help them to solve their right now problem. Talk to your people in your marketing. Let them know. I'm talking to those people who do not want to take this issue. They don't want to take their stuff, any of that stuff, into 2021. Parents are struggling with providing support for their students with this new age math. Look, and I taught math. I was a middle school math teacher for 14 years. This math is no joke. I'm just saying. So you guys, once again, ask yourself, what is that transformational offer that you are going to put out there that's going to help your people to get those results? Okay. What is the transformational offer? Focus on that offer. Focus on that offer. Like I said, anybody that's dibbling and dabbling right now, you guys, you're not talking to them in this season. You are not talking to them in 2021. I love it. Gotcha. And okay, cool. Like I said, I taught middle school math for 14 years. And then I transitioned into training and consulting for another company. And now I'm in business for myself. Okay, the next thing. Now, Donna. Oh, you guys are cutting up over here on Facebook. Hey, Hillary, hello for Chicago. I want to help women reset now using strategies to reduce their stress and anxiety holistically. And once again, Hillary, they do not want to take their stress and their anxiety into 2022. They are not taking their stress and anxiety into 2022. So what are you going to do to let them know that your services are out there to help them, to help support them? They're not taking this foolishness into 2022. They refuse to do that. Yes, look at this right here. Yes, Tessa, look. Bev, this is the first time I'm sharing this publicly, but God is sending me to support CEOs who have been in business for at least 3 years, but they are struggling to balance the vision they have to their businesses with the vision they have with their family. So they're struggling to balance the vision they have for their business with the vision they have for their family. Thank you, Tessa. You guys, I feel like we just got exclusive access to some information right here. We just got the exclusive from Tarkessa. Bam, this is the first time I'm sharing this publicly, but God is sending me to support CEOs who have been in business for at least 3 years, but they are struggling to balance the vision they have for their business with the vision they have for their families. Boom, 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 boom. You guys, we just got the exclusive here on Facebook. We just got the exclusive. Yes, 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 and yes. So you guys, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So once again, now, Donna, are you ready, Donna? Because Donna said this earlier. But now we are ready for this right here. Donna said now, step 3 or tip 3. Hey, Talana, hey. Now, tip 3 is your lead generation. Now we are like, okay, where are these people? Where are my people? Because Bev, my mindset is right. I'm ready in quarter 4 to either create 6 figures in quarter 4 or to be able to hit my 6 figures in quarter 4, whichever one you're doing. Bev, I got that mindset. I'm ready. Bev, I have this offer. I'm super laser focused on who I'm serving, how I want to serve them. Bev, I have this offer. Now, where are the people? Because I know that's what y'all asking. Y'all like, babe, where are these people? You guys, literally, your people are all around you. Your people are literally all around you. They are all around you. Bev, how do I tap in? How do I tap in? How do I tap in to these people that you're saying are all around me? You guys, this is part of your lead generation strategy. So you guys, that means that you need to show up. So for instance, I love how you guys are sharing with me in the chat who you serve and the results you help them get. Now, my thing is take that out onto your social media pages. Take that out. So if you're on social media, I know you're on social media because you're talking to me on a social media platform right now. So if I were to look at your social media platforms that you're on, that you're active on, that your ideal clients are active on, do they know who you serve and the results you help people get? If I were to go to your social media page right now, could I tell who you serve, the results you help people get? Do I know what your offer is? Can I tell that right now from your social media pages? So that is one space in place for you to be able to tap in. You guys, you don't have to get, some of you guys like, babe, I need to bring in new people. I need to bring in new people. I promise you, you need to nurture the people that are currently with you as well. Nurture the current people you have right now in your space. Nurture them first. So let them know who you serve. Let them know the results you help people get. Let them know, babe, how often? Every day? Every day. Because once again, we only have a quarter. We are, hey, fourth quarter, we're focused on fourth quarter. I say let them know every single day. That's just babe. Let them know every day. Let them know. Well, babe, how do I let them know? Your written content. Go live. That's two places right there. Some of you guys, your bio. I'm looking at your bio like, ma'am, what is this? Ma'am, what are we doing? Ma'am, I have no clue. I have no clue. In your bio, you have wife, mother, Sunday school teacher. That's what you have in your bio. You guys, at this point, I need you to lean into this right here. At this point, your social media pages are your business cards. Point blank, period. Your social media is your business card. Your bio is your business card. We know that you're a wife. We know that you're a mother, and we know that you're the Sunday school teacher. Okay? But that's not going to help you with the people that you've been called to serve. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all, right? Y'all know I love y'all. But y'all, some of y'all are playing. I'm going to be real honest with you. Some of y'all are playing with this stuff that you calling a business. The guy called you, that you committed when you said yes to God, when you made that commitment to God, you're playing around with what it is that you committed to. I'm going to be real honest. You're playing around. Y'all have to stop playing, you guys. If you're telling God yes to this business, treat it like a business. Once again, for a lot of us, your social media, and when I say free, I need you to hear me. When I say that your social media is free to use, in the sense, I don't have to pay to be on Facebook. I don't have to pay to be on Clubhouse. I don't have to pay to be on Instagram. I don't have to pay money. Now, what I am investing is my time and my energy. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing my time and my talent. Let's go, because I'm talking to Christians right now, right? I'm talking to Christians right now. Are you not sowing your time and your talent? Well, some of you not. Yeah, babe, no, I'm not. Some of you not sowing your time and your talent into your social media. Why not? Why not leverage that? Why not leverage it? You're on it anyway. I'm just saying. You're on it anyway. Why not leverage it for your business? Well, Bear, you know, when it comes to going live, you know, I get my words all mixed up. Bear, I don't know. You guys, every single time I go live, usually what do? I say, hey, I have my notes here every single time, right? Today, the only reason why I did not hold up my Post-it notes is because what I'm doing, I'm looking at what I posted on Instagram. So I actually have my Instagram page posted up or pulled up so that I can remember my points. That's the only reason why I didn't hold up the Post-it note, because it's on my Instagram page. That's the only reason, but I am still looking at my notes. So you guys, you have to eliminate that, because some of you guys sounded real Moses-ish is the word I want to use. You're sounding like, thank you, John. Thank you. There she goes. You're sounding real Moses-ish. That ain't even a word, but it's going to be a word tonight on this live. because you come up with an excuse of why you can't go live. Come on, y'all. Y'all have to come off that, because remember, you're not even doing it in your own strength anyway. Shouldn't you be tapping into the power of the Holy Spirit? Holy Spirit, give me the words to speak. Still have your notes. Make sure you stay on point. But Holy Spirit, give me the words to speak. So why are you trying to do it in your own flesh anyway? Why are you trying to do it in your own strength anyway? You better tap into the power of the Holy Spirit, that same power that rose Jesus from the dead. Tap into that power. I'm just asking why you're not doing it. So you guys, you have to eliminate that. You have to eliminate that. Well, Ben, my background is not conducive to going live. Then get on Clubhouse and it's just audio. Get on Clubhouse and do an audio then. Push come to shove. Sometimes what I will do, if I'm like, Bev, I got my hair done today, so I was able to come on and come live today. But sometimes what I'll do, if you ever see me go live and my background is black, literally I have my phone laying down on the table, so it's like I'm doing an audio. I'm doing an audio. Y'all not gonna get this right here, but you still gonna get this wisdom. You still gonna get this business strategy. You might not be able to see Bev's face, but you still gonna get some Bev. So that's still an excuse to me. Yeah, that's still an excuse to me. Put that phone on the table. So like I said, it's going to be black in the background. They can still hear your voice. That's how you can do an audio on Facebook and Instagram and all that other stuff. That's how, look, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So you guys, once again, leverage that. Your social media. Once again, it starts with your bio. On some of you guys, it starts with your picture. I'm gonna be real super honest with some of you guys. I'm gonna be real super honest. Utilize that banner. Utilize your banner. So if you are on Facebook, if you are on Twitter, if you are on LinkedIn, utilize your banner. Utilize the banner. On Instagram, we don't have a banner in the back, but make that, you guys, the picture, even your little profile picture. Some of you guys, it's just as blurry. I'm like, is this something wrong with my eyes? What? You got me over here rubbing my eyes because the picture's so blurry. With the phones that we have today, especially if you have a Droid, look, Galaxy 21, I'm just saying for y'all Apple people up there, but look, especially your phones now can take pictures and it looks as if you have gone out and done a photo shoot. So we have zero reasons for even our photographs. Come on, you guys, we have to do better. I'm telling you, some of y'all, I'm just like, did y'all take that when y'all were running? Did somebody snap the picture when you were running by because you didn't want your picture there? I don't understand. I'm just saying. Ooh, Donna. Here we go. Donna said, I think the issue is vulnerability in telling their story of you for some people. And Donna's correct. But you guys, listen to this. Because for 100% of us as coaches, what's going to get people and draw people into you is your story. That same story that you're ashamed to tell, that's going to be the same story that draws your people in. Because remember, when you were going through that thing, of course, when you were in the middle of it, it didn't feel good. It was ugly, all that stuff. But we know that your mess is now part of your message. That test was now part of your testimony. So we're quick to say those little cutesy things like I just said. Girl, turn your mess into a message. Girl, turn your test into a testimony. But too many of you guys, you say it, but you don't put it out there. You say it, so you're good for doing it. You're good for saying it, because that's how we can be Christians. We're good to pop off a scripture really quick, but we don't walk that thing out. Put that story out there, because that's going to be what draws people to you. That's what's going to be to help people for you to build your community, to build your network, your tribe, whichever one of those terms you want to use. You're asking someone to invest $2,500 with you, but you don't want to share no part of your life. You want to make it seem like everything is perfect. You guys, people can't relate to perfect, period. People cannot relate to perfect. They can't relate to it. Be that client. You guys, I'm telling you, people need to be able to relate to you. They need to know that you are a human. They need to know that everything is not perfect all the time. They need to know that. So I always say you have to be comfortable with sharing your parts of your story, that you are fine with the World Wide Web knowing, because once it's out there forever and ever. Even if you delete it, it's still out there. But that's what allows people to connect with you. So what pieces of your story do you want to tell? Do you need to tell? If you've never told it, sit down and decide which pieces you want to share. Sit down and decide which pieces you want to share. and then share your story. It is okay. It is okay. Some of you guys, well, Bear, you don't understand. I'm a pastor in the church. Bear, you don't understand. I'm a prophetess. I'm an evangelist. I'm all these titles that you worried about in my church. Why are you worried about that versus the people that you have been called to serve? I'm just asking. I'm over here. Look, hey, honey. I'm over here acting up a little bit, just a little bit. I'm just saying. Share your story. Share your story. That's how people connect with you, period. So you guys, like I said, your social media, your email list. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Some of you guys are literally sitting on your email list. Well, Bev, I only have 50 people on my email list. Okay, and didn't God give you those 50 people? So we're just going to ignore those until what? Till you get 100, until you get 1,000? Like, what's the magic number? What's the magic number? I'm a little confused when I ask people, how many people you have on your email list? Well, Bev, I only have 50. Hey, Rashima. Okay, so like I said, what's the magic number before you decide? Because aren't you paying for that? Most of you guys paying for it. This depends upon which level you have. So why not leverage that? Why not leverage it? I'm just asking. Why not leverage it? Have a conversation. Build that community. They have given you their name and their email for a reason. If they don't want to be bothered with you anymore, what can they do? Let me know in the chat. If you have people who are on your email list, for those of you that are just like, well, Pam, I don't want to bother people and stuff like that. What can those people who are on your email list, what can they do? Put it in the chat. Let me know. If they don't want to be bothered with you anymore, they're tired of getting your emails, what can they do? Somebody put it in the chat for me, please. Put that word in the chat. What can they do? Ding, 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 ding. Thank you. Nicole was the first one I saw. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, there. Y'all cutting up over here on Facebook. Unsubscribe. They can unsubscribe. Rashima said block them. Thank you for saying this. There's a magic number for you to show up. There is no magic number for you to show up and give great value. Thank you. Well, 2 or 3 are gathered. Don't we quote that all the time? Don't we quote it? Well, 2 or 3 are gathered. Look, 2 or 3, you and that person that's on your email list. Well, 2 or 3 are gathered in my name. God is in the midst. Look here. Y'all gonna get some of what God has given me. Y'all gonna get some of what this me and you. I'm bringing God with me, so God is in the midst. I'm just saying, we quick to quote that stuff, but we don't apply it. I just downloaded a contact list on LinkedIn that's giving me 15,000 emails alone. My God. You guys, I am telling you. Hey, April. You guys, I'm telling you. Tap into the power of your email list. One of my new clients, I just signed her last week. Bless her heart. She's the sweetest little girl, sweetest girl. She has a Facebook group of 8,000 people, email list of 2,500 people. And she's like, Bev, I don't know what to do. Bev, because it's overwhelming to her. It's overwhelming. And so she was like, and of that list, she has a spreadsheet with 500 warm leads on there. A spreadsheet of 500 warm. Babe, I don't know what to do. Babe, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So I gave her a strategy specific. Hey, this is what we're going to do to go through your 500 person list. This is what we're going to do. You guys, I'm telling you. So once again, your email list, have a conversation with your people and listen to the words that I'm saying. Have a conversation with the people on your email list. Have a conversation with the people on your email list at least once a week. Man, what you talking about? God, baby, I don't know what to say. Yes, you do. Have a conversation with the people on your email list at least once a week. At least once a week. Ben, what am I going to talk to these people about? I'm glad you asked. Didn't we just have a conversation about the content that you're putting on your social media? Didn't we just have that conversation, right? That was the first thing I said. So if you just put a post out, so say, for instance, this live that I'm doing right here, I may send this out to my email list and say, hey, in case you missed this, I did a live today, 4 tips to being able to help you to hit 6 figures or create 6 figures in the 4th quarter. These were the 4 tips that I talked about. Getting laser focused, having a lead generation strategy, having a transformational offer. Boom, boom, boom. So I give them the 4 points, and then here's the link to it. Why can't I email this to my list? That post that you did where you talked about the top 3 ways to have better communication with your children. Why not send that out to your list? You guys don't overthink this. Repurpose it. Do not overthink it. Why can't you do that though? So that way you're having a conversation with your client, with your group, with your email list consistently. Hey, Ruth. Nicole. Nicole says I have a Facebook group of 1,500 people. I don't know what to do. Well, now I know. I'm booking strategy call. There we go. You guys, I'm telling you, sometimes we overthink stuff. Do not overthink it. Exactly. Do not overthink it. Do not overthink it. Okay? So like I said, what did I tell you? Social media, your email list. Some of you guys blog. Oh, and Ruth came in right on time. Ruth know I love to pick on her. So blog. You guys, I tell you this all the time. I can talk a lot. I can come on and do a live like this. Like I said, let me just put my little lipstick on and I can do a live like nobody's business. Because remember, I have a TV and radio show. So I talk all the time. I do a lot of talking. So going live for me is nothing. This is nothing for me to do. I'm not as strong of a writer. So if you see a long post from Bev, you best believe it took Bev 11 days to get that post together. But I did it. So if you are a blogger and your strength is writing, are you blogging? Are you leveraging the blog that you have on your website? Are you leveraging your blog? Hey, Peaches, are you leveraging that? And hey, if you're a blogger, why not send that to your email list? Why not make a post? Hey, you guys, make a post on social media. Hey, I just did a blog over here, the top 3, and put a link to your blog. Like, you guys, come on now. You're overthinking. You're overthinking this thing. Repurpose what you can. So if you're a blogger, definitely blog. Speaking engagements, those of you've been speaking all over the place. Look, you're speaking somewhere. What do you mean by speaking engagements? You guys, summits, podcasts, radio shows, TV shows, doing training in someone's group, in-person speaking. That's when I say speaking engagement, I'm talking about all the things. All the things. How are you leveraging those opportunities? How are you leveraging those opportunities? I'm just asking. How are you leveraging those opportunities? Ask questions. Are you able to give a free gift? So that way you can now have them on your email list. I love this. Oh, here's a tip. Here's a tip. Let me read this tip out loud. Let me read this tip. Boom. For speakers, write a blog post on your signature topic. We're overthinking this, you guys. We are overthinking this thing. And the reason why I just called out Ruth's name, Ruth does an absolutely amazing job when it comes to entrepreneurs and being able to help them to increase their visibility. So she helps you to get on to find blogs that have your ideal clients. And the thing is, if you're like me, where I say, well, hey, I'm not a strong writer, where you can do guest blogs and stuff like that. I'm like, hey, I'm not a strong blogger. I'm not a strong blogger. You know what she does? She has a conversation with you. She records the conversation, then transcribes it, does her little magic, and then submits it on your behalf. So what other excuse do you have? What other excuse do you have? I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking the questions. A lot of us will come up with reasons why we can't do something versus you sitting down because you're an entrepreneur and part of what we do is solve a problem. So versus you trying to come up with a reason why you can't do something, let's get into problem solving mode. I'm just saying. So you guys, I gave you 3 or 4 things when it comes to lead generation. 3 or 4 things right there. The last thing. Okay. So now that first thing, we start off with the bonus, which was your mindset. So if you're just coming in on this live, or, if you're just coming in, make sure you go back and watch the replay. So once again, the first thing, we start off with the bonus, which is your mindset. If you are serious about being able to generate 6 figures, either if your goal was 6 figures for 2021 and you haven't hit it yet, you still have time in this 4th quarter. Some of you guys have a goal of creating 6 figures in this 4th quarter. I don't care which one of those goals you have. This will work for any one of those goals. So like I said, mindset-wise, your mindset has to be on point. That's the first thing that we talked about. The second thing we talked about was being laser focused on one thing. Who is it that you serve and the results you help them get? You're going to be laser focused in this 4th quarter. I'm not trying to help everybody. Well, baby, I don't want to leave any queens on the table and all that stuff. No, for the 4th quarter, look, it's going to be some coins we're going to leave on the table, so to speak, because you're not going to help everybody in this 4th quarter. Get laser focused on who you want to serve and the results you want to help them get. Then the next thing you're going to do is your transformational offer. You guys, if you're offering a transformational offer, you need to make sure your price points are on point. You need to make sure your price points are on point. If you're offering a transformational offer, make sure you're not offering it for $5.55 and then wondering why you're stressed out and frustrated because you have to sell 100 million of those to hit your 6-figure goal. Set your prices right. Set them right. Look, set your prices, price accordingly. Okay. So your transformational offer. The third thing that we talked about was your lead generation strategy. You must have a strategy to generate qualified leads. And so I gave about 3 or 4 different examples of that. So what is your lead generation strategy? You know who you serve. You know how you want to serve them. You have this absolutely amazing transformational offer that's going to solve their right now problem in quarter 4, because they're not taking their mess with them into 2022. You're talking to those people who are looking to solve their problem before 2021 is over. You're not looking for those people that are like, hey, I'm going to make this as part of my my New Year's resolution. Then I'm not talking to you. Remember what I said earlier, get laser focused. I'm not talking to you. If you're talking about you're going to wait till 2022, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to those people who want to make a change, who want to make a shift, who still knows that they can make a change in 2021. That's who we're talking about. That's what I mean when I say get laser focused. Now, the fourth thing is a sales strategy. Okay, so I know who I want to serve. I know how I want to serve them. Babe, I have this absolutely amazing transformational offer that's going to help them solve their right now problem. Babe, I'm putting this content out. Babe. Now, you have to have a strategy to close these people. You have to have a strategy to close these people. You have to have a strategy. First and foremost, part of that strategy starts with what's your call to action. Some of you guys, the only content you ever put out here, scriptures, motivational posts, picture of your puppy, what you had for dinner last night. That's all we see. How is that helping somebody to solve their problem? How is that helping people to let them know that you're going to solve their problem? What is that doing? That makes you feel better because, well, hey, babe, you said post every day. Babe, I did put a post out there. Ma'am. Part of what I said was there should be a transformational offer. You should be letting people know who you serve and how you serve them, the results you help them get. So which one of those categories did that fall into? Y'all know I love me some God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, and Scripture. Y'all know I do. If you're going to put that motivational post out there, tie it back to what you do as a coach and how you support your people. If you're going to put that scripture out there, tie it back to, because you guys hear me talk about scripture all the time in the context of what I do as a business strategist. Because my thing is people can quote scripture all day, every day. We're good at that. But show people how to apply it. How do they apply that to their lives? Especially if that's who you serve, if your people that you serve are Christians. So if they're not Christians, go back to that motivational post. How do you tie it back to what it is that you do and how you serve your people? Come on, you guys. Tie it back to what it is that you do. I'm just saying. So like I said, you have that content out there. Make sure you have a call to action. So what do you want them to do next? So do you want them to click on a link? Do you want them to put a special word down there in the comments? Do you want them to send you a message? Do you want them to schedule a call? What's the call to action? You guys, you have to tell people what to do. Do you hear me? You have to tell people what to do. Are you telling them what to do as far as the next steps? How do they know what to do to work with you next? Well, Bev, they know I'm a coach, but how do they know that you have spots open? How do they know that you're taking on clients right now? How do they know unless you tell them? You guys, you assume nothing. Assume nothing. So like I said, make sure that you have that call to action there. Make sure you have the call to action. Tessa, I'm not fooling with you. Tessa said my puppy's cute. Look here. And so you guys, like I said, what is that strategy to close them? So if you're having a conversation with someone in Messenger, what's your strategy to close them? If you actually have them on a sales call, what's your strategy to close them? Some of you guys are doing in-person stuff. What's your strategy to close them? You need a strategy to close them. What is your strategy to close them? What is your strategy to take them from your post or your live or whatever, the room that you're doing in Clubhouse? What's your strategy to take them from there, your email list, your blog? If you're doing a speaking engagement, what's your strategy to get them from there to being a client with you? The other week, I did a speaking engagement. A speaking engagement. I was paid for the speaking engagement. And then still ended up signing clients after that. I'm just saying. And you guys, my services are not $5.50. I'm just saying they're not. So you guys, I'm telling you, what is your lead generation strategy? What are you doing to take them from just reading your blog? What's this whole thing about, just liking and sending you friends and having followers and all that stuff? What are you doing to take them from just liking your post or opening your email or following you to actually closing them as paying clients? Because my thing is, I don't care if I have 10,000 followers on Instagram. What difference does that make if I'm not closing sales? I don't care if I have a group of 2,000 coaches. What difference does that make if I'm not closing sales? You have to have that strategy. What is your sales strategy to actually close people into clients? Especially in quarter four. Look, you have a goal. You're still trying to hit your 6 figures in 2021, or you're trying to hit 6 figures in quarter four. It can be done. There's not a soul that's listening to my voice right now where you still can't hit your goal. But like I said, it's going to take you implementing these 4 things plus the bonus, because I gave a bonus. I always give a little, I over deliver. I'm cool with that though. I'm cool with it. So you guys, I'm telling you, implement these 4 things plus that bonus and watch what shifts, watch what happens in your business. Okay? You guys, that's all that I have. That's all I got for you. So I wanted to hop on here. Like I said, I did this post on Instagram. I got a lot of interaction and engagement. So I said, okay, let me turn this into a live. You see what I just did? That same post, that written post that you did, that blog that you did, do it as a live or do it in reverse. You did a live, get it transcribed, have it as a post, have it as an email to go to your list. Y'all don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. I'm just saying. You guys, let me know if you have any specific questions for me. Anyone have any specific questions for me? Let me know. What does it say? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Let me know if you have any specific questions. Those of you, if you're like, Bev, hey, you can't answer my question on the live. I'm cool with that. Send me a message. Let's have a conversation behind the scenes. You guys, once again, I'm going to be real honest with you right now. I need you to hear me. I'm only talking to people who are desiring to make a change in quarter four. Do you hear me? I drink my own Kool-Aid. I drink my own Kool-Aid. I'm not hopping on a sales call with you if you're not looking to make a change in quarter four. If your thing is, hey, Bev, I'm looking to do something in 2022, then contact me in 2022. Contact me in 2022. I'm not trying to be rude, but in this season, I am looking to support a specific type of coach. If that's not you in this season, and this season for me right now is quarter four. If you can't do it in quarter four, I'm not mad. I'm not upset. Just talk to me when you're ready. Talk to me when you're ready to make that investment. Talk to me. And when I say investment, it is time, money, and energy. Time, money, and energy. I am looking for those people that are like, okay, Bev, I need some support with being able to still hit my 6 figures in 2021. Bev, I need some support. I want to hit 6 figures in itself in quarter four. Those are the people that I'm talking to. Like I said, if you can wait until 2022, that's cool. If you can wait, I'm not knocking you. Like I said, that's your business. Like I promise you, I'm not knocking you. I'm not judging you. But I'm talking to those people that are still looking to hit their 6-figure goal in 2022, or they are literally looking to create 6 figures in quarter four, period. So if you're looking to, I think I said 2022. If you're looking to hit your results in 2021, let's talk. If you're looking to hit 6 quarters in 2021 in quarter four, let's talk. That type of thing. That's who I'm talking to. Okay, Donna said, should lead offers be free? So Donna, when you say lead offers, what do you mean? Because what I'm thinking about are freebies, but I'm not 100% sure. So Donna, if you can elaborate a little bit more, I will definitely answer your question. And so Tessa said, okay, Bev, I'm going to go get the 10 CEOs who are closer to burnout than they are breaking through their reach for their financial goal. And Tessa, this is the really cool thing. Y'all lean in because I'm getting ready to give Tessa a strategy, okay? Y'all leaning in? Put a 1 in the chat if you leaning in, because I'm gonna give Tessa a strategy, but I'm gonna let y'all in on it too. So lean in, put a 1 if everybody want to hear this strategy I'm getting ready to give Tessa. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear this strategy that I'm getting ready to give Tessa. Okay, gotcha, Donna. Gotcha. Okay, Tessa. So Tessa, okay, you guys, you see what Tessa said. So Tessa, let me know before I give you this tip. Tessa, your mastermind, when do you want it to start? Tessa, when do you want your mastermind to start? I'm gonna ask Tessa this question first, and then based on her response, then I'm gonna let y'all in on this little secret I'm gonna give Tessa. So Tessa, when do you want the 10 CEOs? When do you want to start working with them? What the program starts in January? So guys, I'm just waiting on Tessa's response right here. I'm gonna see what she says. And this is for everybody. So let me see what she says. Yeah, I think Tessa fell asleep. I think Tessa has fallen asleep. Yep, there she goes. She said, okay, then it will officially start in January. So there are some of you guys, so y'all lean in. There are some of you guys like, well, Bev, my next program, it doesn't start until January. It don't start until January. And so in Tessa's mind, those of you that have a program, it doesn't start until January. Some of you guys are like, well, hey, babe, I can't really do nothing right now because January is 3 months away, at least at the time of this recording. January is about 3 months away. But Tessa knows like I know. So once again, you guys think about it. So those of you, if you don't have a program, say for instance, it doesn't start until, I don't know, the end of October, or it doesn't start until the end of November, or it doesn't start until January. Tessa can still bring those people in. So the 10 CEOs that she wants. I know, for instance, Tessa has something. Tessa, for instance, there may be some classes from AMP where it might be something, a good fit for them. One of those courses in AMP. So Tessa might say, well, hey, you know, as a bonus for coming in, I know we don't start until January, but I can bonus you in access to XYZ. Because once again, Tessa's, what she's talking about, her mastermind is not $5. Tessa's mastermind is at least 5 figures, if I'm not mistaken. Tessa's mastermind is 5 figures. So my thing is, boom, Tessa said, well, hey, I can bonus you in access to this. Tessa might decide to run some type of challenge. She might decide that anyone who joins now, although the program doesn't start until January, she might bonus them in access to it. That type of thing. So those of you, although you may not have something that starts for the next 2 months or 3 months, look at something that you already have. You may actually bonus them access to that thing. You may be doing a group coaching program. You're like, well, hey, you're meeting with them anyway. So you might be like, well, hey, I'm going to go ahead and bonus you access into it. So it's like they're already starting with you already, although the program doesn't start for another 2 months or another 3 months from now. That type of thing. Boom. And I didn't even know about this, but look, Tessa said yes, and AMP, which is one of her programs, she said, I am doing a planning session in prep for 2021 that would be a bonus to them or a benefit to them. So although Tessa's program does not start until January, she can still go ahead and say, well, hey, I'm going to go ahead and bonus them in access to this planning session that we're doing, which is going to help them to plan for 2022. That's going to benefit those people who will be in her mastermind program for next year. You guys see what I just did? So once again, please do not allow this. Well, babe, it ain't gonna really start. I ain't really got until the middle of November. It doesn't matter. I don't care when the program starts. I don't care if the program doesn't start until next March. You can still sell it now. You can still sell it now. Period. Let me know if that helped anybody else. Let me know if it helped anybody. Maybe it was just Tessa. Maybe the rest of y'all didn't need to hear it. Tessa says I have 2 guest teachers coming in telling about mindset, organization, productivity. They will not just be sitting there. There we go. There we go. Tessa said, Tessa, the question is, how long is your mastermind? And so Donna, okay, I got one other person that helped. Okay, 2 people that helped. So good. So y'all got to listen in. Y'all got to listen in on a little something that I just shared with Tessa. And look, Lauren said, LaRon, is that how you pronounce it? LaRon, she said, look, you just set me free. There you go. The truth will set you free. Okay, now, Donna, I have not forgotten about you. So Donna asked, when you're building your email list, yeah, Donna, a lot of people, they will do like some type of freebie. So it could be like a free PDF. It could be a checklist. It could be, actually a free challenge that you do. Now, you guys remember, challenges do not have to be free. But that may be something that you do. It may be a master class. So Donna, there are a bunch of different things that you can do to get people on your email list. Lauren, there you go. Okay, there you go. Okay, gotcha, Lauren. Gotcha. Lauren. Okay. So you guys, I'm telling you. So Donna, even with something like building your email list, like I said, that is definitely something that you can do. There are a lot of free different things that you can do to build your email list. When you speak, you can ask, hey, am I allowed to offer your audience a free gift? Let the free gift be your freebie. And so that way you're building your email list. But you guys do know that you don't just have to offer free stuff. You do not just have to offer free stuff. You, like I said, it could be you may do a challenge. That challenge may actually have a fee to it. And once again, they still get on your email list, that type of thing. Okay, perfect. She said, gotcha. Okay. So you guys, I pray that this was helpful. I pray that this was useful. Once again, if you have specific questions on how I can support you, especially if you're desirous a change in 2021, I'm telling you, a change in 2021, we need to have a conversation. We need to have a conversation, okay? All right, so hit me up in Messenger on whatever platform you're listening on. Hit me up on Messenger. We'll have a conversation on how I may be able to support you. All right, you guys, thank you. Once again, I pray you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys on the other side of this live. Take care.